So today I'm here with episode 16 of my SC25 career mode with Bromley, and today we have what is hopefully the final episode of season 1. And I say hopefully because I want to seal automatic promotion this episode, but if things don't go well we could end up in the playoffs. And with Colchester, Notts County and Fleetwood having games in hand, it also depends what happens with them. So what I got to do is just worry about my own results, win my own games, and then it won't matter. If I win all my games, the lowest I can finish is 3rd, and that's still automatic promotion. So that's what I aim to do. And the first game here where we can hopefully do that is against Accrington Stanley, who are 22nd in the table. But before we get into that, I just want to say that I'll have a community post going live at the same time this video goes up. So if you go to my community tab on my channel, there'll be a poll, and there you'll be able to vote for your player of the season. So after you finish this video, just go to the channel, vote on that poll. Easy as that. And remember, the one with the most votes will be getting a potential boost. So this is the team I'm going with for this game against Accrington Stanley. And there are a few changes because I've got quite a few tired players. So Bradley, Cartwright, Pugh, Andrade, and Mitchell are coming in. And Marich, Wright, Shevchuk, Orr, and Watts are dropping to the bench. And I didn't necessarily want to have to start Johnson because he's quite tired as well, but I'll just have to take him off later. So let's get into this game against Accrington Stanley and hope to get the first win we need to seal our promotion. Andrade with a good tackle there. It's dropped to Cartwright, who can try and play a 1-2 with Clark, who gets it down the line to Cartwright. He's got plenty of space to move into. Can try and play it across to Carlson here. Carlson going to shoot early, and Carlson scores. And after 4.5 minutes, we do have an early lead here, and that is the perfect start to the game. Cartwright did well running down the line and then just played a good ball across to Carlson. It's a good finish from Carlson. Keeper maybe should have done a bit better. It was quite close to him, but that is 1-0. Clark with a good tackle there, and Carlson can run through if I can get the ball to him. I've not been able to get the ball to him through into the box, but he can play it to Cartwright. And now back to Carlson. Going to hit a shot from the edge of the box. It's straight at the keeper. Ball into Andrade there. Just played it ahead of the defender, so Andrade would get onto it. He's got the ball here. He can run it into the box. That's got to be a foul. Now Clark has a free kick in a really good position here. Going to aim it to that place in the wall where the defender's slightly short. Get plenty of power on it. Try and get it in the green, and that has gone just wide. That was a good effort from Clark. Foot further to the right, and I think that was in because he had plenty of power, so I'm not sure the keeper would have saved it. Clark's lost the ball there in a poor position. They played it forward, and they had a first-time snapshot there, but Davies saves it well. And that is half-time, and we are beating Accrington Stanley 1-0 here. And since that goal, it's actually been quite difficult. They've been putting in a lot of tackles, and I've not really been able to make any good moves because of it, because they just keep winning the ball back. So hopefully I can deal with that in the second half and grab another goal. Interesting. Don't know why I didn't just move a foot to the left and control that. Andrade with a good tackle there. Going to play up to Carlson, and now off to Mitchell, and then Mitchell has Pugh running through. Mitchell's put that ball over the top, and Pugh will get to it. Going to cut it inside. Now back to Carlson. Going to take one touch and hit that shot. And Carlson does get his second of the game. I was able to work a little bit of space for him. And it's a good finish into the right-hand side of the net. And that doubles our lead. It's good work from Mitchell to play the ball over the top. And good work from Pugh to cut it back to Carlson. It's just one touch. With defenders closing in, he does well to get it through the crowd and into the net. Keeper's going to struggle to save that one a bit more because it was powerful. And his view was obstructed by his defenders. And that is 2-0. And at this point, after that second goal, I'm just going to make a sub here now because Clark is injured, so I'm going to bring Shevchenko on for him. They play the ball inside there. They're going to run the ball into the box. Hassan did drop off a bit when he could have got the ball, but Davies makes a good save from that shot. Hassan's been turned there. They've had that shot, but it was a weak effort. Cartwright with the ball here. We can get Carlson running through. And Carlson is running through, and I've been able to play the ball over to him. And Carlson's in for a hat-trick here. And Carlson gets his hat-trick. A nice left-footed volley into the bottom corner. That's the best goal of the bunch. And that is 3-0, and that completes Carlson's second hat-trick of the season. It's a good ball over the top from Cartwright. I just waited for just the right time to play it through to him. And Carlson does well to bring it down and muscle off the defender. And just waits for it to pop up on the half volley, and that's a really good finish. And that seals his hat-trick. And now after that goal, I'm going to make the rest of my subs here. So John, Mitchell, Johnson and Carlson are coming off. And Marich, Orr, Shevchuk and Davies are coming on. Cartwright's running there. Just got the ball to him with Shevchenko. Now Shevchenko can gather it again. Try and play it to Davies. I wanted that a bit further away from the defender, but he can play it back to Shevchenko. But Davies' ball was pretty poor. But he has got it back, and he can run around these defenders and hit a shot now, and that's gone just over the bar. Bradley's been done there, but they don't put the ball into the box. And they do now. Orr should win that, though, and Orr does. You're not going to beat big Barry Orr in the air. And that is full time, and we do win 3-0 against Accrington Stanley. A nice comprehensive win against one of the lower teams in the league. And that is just what we need to start the episode and kickstart the final part of our promotion push. So let's carry this on into the next 2 games. What is Carlson doing sitting in the dark there? He's contemplating his hat-trick. Unfortunately, Clark did pick up an injury in that game, so let's see how bad it is. And he's got a broken toe and will be out for 3 months. So unfortunately, Clark is going to miss the final 2 games of the season. So if we do get promoted, it's going to be unfortunate he'll miss the celebrations, but it's only 2 games, so hopefully it won't impact me too much. You know what? I think David Shevchuk might be able to improve on his 0 passes with an accuracy of 0%. Now we've got the second game of the episode here against 17th place Salford. And if we just take a look at the table before the game here, we could seal promotion with a win here. Fleetwood can't reach us, and Notts County can only get to 82 points maximum. So if we win, that'll take us to 82. And if Notts County don't win all their games, they won't reach that. But I don't think we'll know until after the game if we get promoted or not. So I don't think we'll see any celebrations no matter what, unless Notts County play at the same time and they don't win. And Notts County are playing Newport, who are dead bottom of the league, so we're going to need them to pull a miracle out of the bag for me. So this is the team I'm going with for this game, and it's almost a fully fit first team. Carlson just carrying a little bit of tiredness, and Shevchenko coming in for Clark for the last 2 games because Clark is injured. And for this game, we have the return of Daniel Hassan onto the bench. And I bet a lot of you forgot about him because he's been injured since episode 3. If you remember, he did his ACL in that episode, and I got quite annoyed about it. And I was going to reverse his injury, but I decided not to in the end. But he has gone down by 4 overall in that time, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm at least going to put his overall back up to what it was when he got injured, because I had injuries off on the sliders at that point, so he should have never got injured. And he did look really good, so I want that same Daniel Hassan back that I had when he looked good in those games. But now let's get into this game against Salford and hope for some sort of miracle from Newport so we can get promoted if we win this game. Play the ball through to Watts there. He was onside. He's got into the box here. Going to try and lay it across to Carlson. He's going to take one touch and shoot. And that's a really good finish from Carlson. He has been on fire this episode. That's his 4th goal already. And we're only 3 minutes into this second game here. And once again, for the second game in a row, Carlson scores within the first 5 minutes to give us the perfect start to the game. He has hit form right at the perfect time here. And he makes it 1-0.
And they know if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit, Stuart.
Well, it's a great time to...
Oh, they've had a shot there from outside the box. I was thinking about what the commentator just said, that we could be top of the league if we win. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about automatic promotion. I didn't even think that we could win the league, but that's a genuine possibility. We're only 1 point behind... I don't know who are top, actually, but we're only 1 point behind them. Johnson can't make a tackle there. That's a ball in. Someone needs to win that header. They don't, but that is headed poorly wide. Wright is running through there. Shevchuk can play the ball over to Wright. It's a good ball. Wright is in the box. Wright with a chance to shoot. And what a finish from Wright into the top corner. And after 15 minutes, that is 2-0 here. We have started this game just like we need to. We started this game looking like a team who's really pushing for promotion. We've started this game like a team who knows what the prize is if they win this game. And we are really pushing to win that prize. And it is 2-0 after 15 minutes here. Watts is running down the line there. All's going to play it to him. I wanted it on the other side of the defender, but that's fine because Carlson is open. I can play it to Carlson. Is it going to be 3-0 already here? It is going to be 3-0 after 25 minutes. What is going on? I remember in the last game of last episode, we just could not hit the net at all. But in this episode, we've scored 6 goals and we're not even at half-time in the second game. We've been on absolute fire here so far. I don't even know what's happening, but it's incredible. I'm not complaining. It's already 3-0. I'm going to try and ping an ambitious ball over to Wright here. And it looks like it'll reach him. That's a really good ball, actually, from Watts. And now Wright has it in a good position. Can lay it off to Shevchuk here. And Shevchuk has a chance to run with the ball. Going to try and get it into the box. And I have with Shevchuk. Shevchuk can shoot, and he's hit the side net in. The first shot of the day that we've missed. And, of course, it's Shevchuk, who can't buy a goal. And he's the one player I want to score more than anyone else. Carlson's won the ball there off a defender. Carlson with a chance for another hat-trick 2 games in a row. And I shouldn't have gone for the finesse there. I tried to curl it with his left, and he took it on his right. I should have just smashed it. Ball through from Salford there. They got the ball just outside my box. Tried to play it past Johnson. Tried to dribble it past Johnson. Couldn't get it past, but I lost the ball there, and that shot is easy for Davies. And we are winning 3-0 here at half-time. An incredible first half from us. And I don't see us not getting the win from this game now. I wouldn't usually call a game at half-time, but with the way we've played, surely we're going to win this. Or should win that header, and he does. Going to play it to Carlson, and then to Watts from Shevchenko. Now Watts has the ball in the box. Going to try and play across to Carlson for his hat-trick. Carlson gets his second hat-trick in a row. And he makes it 4-0 here. And that is definitely game, set, match. Watts with the ball here. Going to try and get a 1-2 with Shevchenko. Going to play it over to him now. And Watts has plenty of space to run into. Carlson is in the box. Going to lay it across to him. Carlson for a fourth. No, it's been blocked. And now after an hour, I'm going to make some subs here. We're winning 4-0, so there's no point keeping my strongest team out. Don't want them to get injured and want them to be fit for our last game, so give some other players a chance. So Davies, Bradley, Pugh, and Daniel Hassan are coming on. Daniel Hassan making his return after 7 months out, and he's not played since episode 3, so it's been a while. And I'm giving Bradley a chance to play on the wing. It's usually at fullback, but giving him a chance to play in his natural position here. Shevchenko with a chance to play through to Davies. That's a good ball. Davies on the volley. Oh, Davies with a fifth, and that was a nice goal. I wanted him to hit it first time, but he took it down and then just hit it on the volley, and that is 5-0. So now after 70 minutes, I'm going to make my final 2 subs here. And by final 2 subs, I mean just final sub, because I forgot I already made 4. I thought I only made 3. So Mitchell is coming on in place of Orr. Did want to bring Andrade on too, but I guess he's not coming on.
Does that mean he's not coming on then?
Going to give Daniel Hassan a few touches here. I remember he was good with running with the ball. And that's what I remember from the first couple of games of the season. He's got into the box here. Chance for him to shoot. Oh, and he puts it over the bar. That would have been some return for him. Good tackle from Johnston there. And Johnston with a chance to run with the ball now. I'm going to keep going with Johnston. And he's managed to get past those defenders there. And Johnston could be in here. And Johnston with a chance to shoot. And he's missed that one. But then the second chance, he scores that. And we are showboating now. My centre-back has ran from his own half. And he has scored there. And that is 6-0. They've had a shot there, and that has gone wide, and that's been their first chance of the second half, I think. Shevchenko can play the ball over to Bradley there. Will he get to that? He will. And Bradley with a chance to cut inside. I'm going to curl a shot here, and that's gone just wide. And that is full time here, and that is a 6-0 win over Salford. And we have been promoted after that game. And what a way to seal promotion. A 6-0 win. Carlson with a hat-trick. Davies Wright and Johnston with the other goals. And we deserve that. We've had a really good season, so we definitely deserve that. And now we can just watch the celebrations. Oh, okay, they've been cut short. Never mind. And now we've got the final game of the episode here, and the final game of Season 1, and the final game in League 2, and it's going to be against Crewe. And in this game, we're going to be looking for the title. We're 1 point off Bradford, and Bradford are playing 14th place Gillingham, so we need a hand from Gillingham here. And for the final game this season here, I've got the strongest team I can put out, and I want this to be the team I potentially win the league with. The only person I'd have there instead is Clark instead of Shevchenko, but Clark's injured, which is unfortunate. And I'm bringing Gray onto the bench for this game, and I'm intending to give him a cameo near the end of the game because he's the only player that's not featured this season. So I think he looks pretty useless, but I want to give him at least a chance. So let's get into this game against Crewe and hope to win the league. Shevchenko with the ball out wide to Watts there. And Watts can run it inside. Going to have to cut back on the defender, but Watts can continue running it into the box. Going to play it across to Carlson. Can he get another early goal? What is going on? 3 games in a row. Carlson scored within the first 5 minutes here. And is that the first goal of another hat-trick in this episode for Carlson? It's a simple enough finish. Just ran the ball in with Watts and then played it across to him, and that makes it 1-0. Shevchuk with a good tackle there. And Shevchuk can run forward with the ball now. I'm going to run it into the box with Shevchuk. I'm going for goal with him. He wants a goal. I want a goal for him, and that is an awful shot. Ball to Shevchenko here. Popped up for him a bit awkwardly, but he can play it to Carlson. Now Carlson can lay it off to Watts. And Watts can run it into the box. Going to try and curl a shot with Watts. It's been blocked. They've had that shot there from the edge of the box, and Davies turns it away well. Ball in from that corner there. That is a header, and Davies turns that round the post as well. Wright's made an interception there. Can lay it off to Shevchuk. Shevchuk can run forward with it. He's been tackled there. That's got to be a foul. And with this free kick, I'm going to lay it off here to Carlson. I'm just going to shoot from so far out with Carlson. It's straight to the keeper. But it was on target. Got a ball in a crossing position here. They do put the cross in. That is one, but it's headed wide by Bogle. Wright and Carlson going to try and get a 1-2 with him. And Wright has ran through, and he has got the second ball back. Now I'm going to play it back across to Carlson. Going to take a couple of touches and hit that shot, and that is going to go wide. And that is half-time, and we are leading 1-0 here. So hopefully we can continue this to the end of the game and hope Gillingham can stop Bradford from winning. Watts with the ball here. Going up against this defender. Going to try a couple of skill moves, try and get past him. Nothing's phased him, though, and he's still stood up to me. But now I can play it across to Shevchenko. Shevchenko has a bit of space. Lay it back to Shevchuk. Shevchuk has the space to shoot. It's been blocked. Oh, with a good tackle there. Can play it up to Shevchenko. Shevchuk is running with him. But Shevchenko has space to run into himself. Going to shoot with Shevchenko, and that's a good save from the keeper. Good interception from Orr there. Just predicted it, and now Shevchuk can run forward with it. Shevchuk with a chance to run it into the box. He has got it in the box here. This is Shevchuk's chance, and he's put it at the keeper, and the keeper's saved it. I'm so desperate for Shevchuk to score, but it's just not going to happen. Now Shevchenko with the corner here. That is going to go to Orr's head, and Orr has headed it just past the post. And now I am going to make some subs here. So Cartwright, Andrade, Pugh, and Gray are coming on. And Gray's coming on for that cameo I said I was going to give him. And unfortunately, Shevchuk's not going to get his goal because I've taken him off because he's knackered. Maybe he'll get it next season. They've had that shot from the edge of the box there, but that has flashed wide. Orr almost wins that tackle there, but he's not managed to gather the ball. Now he took the ball into the box there. Davies with a good save there. Cartwright is running down the line there. Just going to ping it to him with Shevchenko, and that's a good ball, and Cartwright will gather it. Can run it inside, but he's not going to be able to run it past those defenders, although he has now. And Cartwright can go all the way here. Cartwright's going to shoot, and that is a great finish from Cartwright. And 10 minutes from the end of the game, he gives us a 2-0 lead here, and he makes the game a lot more safe for us. It was a good run from Cartwright. The defence just opened themselves up, and it's a good finish as well. Right into the top corner. Keeper's going to struggle to save that, and that is 2-0. Now, after being on the pitch for ages, I've finally been able to give Gray a touch. So at least he'll get a touch in this cameo for him. John can run forward with it, play it to Shevchenko here, and Shevchenko might have a chance to play it into Gray. And Gray with a chance here, and Gray can't finish. And that is full time.
Has blown for full time. It's official now. The champions.
And we have won the league. We've been amazing this episode. We've been faultless. 11 goals scored, none conceded, 9 points. And we have fully deserved winning the league after this performance. And who would have thought at the start of the season we would win the league this season? And now, after clinching the title, we can just watch the celebrations.
And they've hit the target.
Well, they certainly have. They've been consistent. They've been relentless. They've been outstanding.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself.
And Brahim Hassan is going to lift the trophy here to crown us League 2 champions.
You can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. Full marks to the entire team. And now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And this is always part of the fun, Stuart, the photographs.
Well, this photo will be hanging up in the study for years to come, won't it? Just make sure you're in that front row. That would be my advice.
So there we have it, the league champions.
And there we have it, the league table at the end of the season here. Bromley sitting top on 85 points, League 2 champions, and we will be playing in League 1 next season. And I'm so excited to get into that. But anyway, that is the end of this episode, and that is the end of this season. And the next episode will be the Season 1 review. So in that, I'll just be going through each player's performance, discussing who I think my players of the season are, and going through the goals, games, moments of the season, stuff like that. And we'll look at the other competitions and see who won them, the other leagues in England and other competitions around the world. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode and you enjoyed this season, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series and you're excited for Season 2, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.